Okay, so we're working on August 2nd, correcting some imbalances. And this is, we're going to do this multiple weeks like we talked about. I added a little screen to make it easier to understand. They'll still log under individual lateral front squat and rear fidelity split squat. But this way you can put it up there so they understand what they're doing in terms of, we're going to do a set of lateral front squat on the week, then rear fidelity split squat on the week. One on the strong, one on the strong, one on the weak, one on the weak. So we start with weak, end with weak. Limit your strong side by your weak side, meaning if I'm doing 5 reps with my strong side or my weak side, I'm only going to do 5 with my weak side. That's really the key here, right? We don't want to make the imbalances worse. So keep the strong side limited by what you could do with the weak side. It's just that easy. If they don't know which one's the weak, you can have them test. If they haven't tested, but they know which one the weak side is, just go with it, right? Most people know, or at least by the end of the first set, they have a pretty good idea. And in the warm-ups, they're like, ooh, that feels weird. And it may be mobility that causes the weakness. That's fine. It might be strength, but like whatever the limiter is, they'll know which one the weak is, generally. Then we move on to a workout called Naked Lunch. Again, a book-named workout, right? And we're talking 30 slam ball cleans with a heavy weight, super heavy, right? Something I do in singles. At most, I could do a couple reps with this. And that's what we want. We want to kind of pick it up and go heavy singles. This should be challenging weight-wise. This whole workout should be. The next 3 movements are odd objects to some degree. Suitcase deadlifts, dumbbell step-ups. There's going to be a lot of grip in this. And then swings. You're looking at moderately heavy weights. Something you get about 10 or so, maybe 15 with. Swings is easy. Like, what do you normally swing? Go up a little bit from there, generally. Right? That may mean that I normally swing 35 Russian, and I'm just going to do 35 American. Right? Make it a little bit harder. That's all we're talking about there. Suitcase deadlifts, you can either use the kettlebell. You could theoretically use dumbbells. You can also, and a lot of people may have to use the handles to get their proper weight. So we have the suitcase handles. You can load those up, right? It's one side. So it's going to be 10 on each side there. Remember, though, this is a weight-limited workout. There's very little lights. There's nothing light in this. So that the weight will play into it. So we always talk about RPE of conditioning, right? And we mix that. It's going to be a little lower than it would be with lighter weights for this, because it's not just conditioning. So it's almost like the weight RPE and the conditioning RPE make this workout harder. So the conditioning RPE will be a little lower, but we've got weight to challenge us. So that's where the challenge in this workout comes from. Make sure that that workout does feel heavy to them, right? This is one of those, and I've added this to it. Depending on the workout, but this is one of those where if I'm choosing between 2 weights, I err on the side of going heavy. I hear a lot of times people want to push themselves by going heavier. That's not necessarily the best option. It's not necessarily pushing yourself to go heavier. This would be the chance to do that, though.